March. Well, it is the highest court in Texas, but there has been very little talk about the justices' races for the Texas Supreme Court this November.
And our Jayla Washington explains what kind of cases these judges decide on and why their spots are so important.
From abortion to immigration policies, these are the sort of recent cases that have or are set to go before the Texas Supreme Court.
Well, we represented the mothers of several children who were detained. Both the mothers and the children were detained in these immigration facilities, which is very harmful for the children.
Amy Warr is the attorney for Grassroots Leadership, a group that challenged the state for trying to implement a rule that detention centers for families could be licensed child care facilities. A lower court ruled the group didn't have authority to be in court, representing parents in the immigration system. But the Texas Supreme Court justices ruled otherwise.
Why is it so important who is elected for this court?
They're deciding very important issues. I think that any parent would think it's very important that they have the right to go into court if they believe their child is being harmed.
There are 9 justices on the state Supreme Court. This November, Texas will vote on these 3 open justice spots.
Yeah, the League of Women Voters has the best guide.
Scott McCown, UT School of Law professor, says your average voter can do some digging on justices' policies on nonpartisan sites like the League of Women Voters. Most recently, the Supreme Court had a hand in rulings during the pandemic that affected people across Texas.
And there was a lot of disagreement about what restrictions should be imposed. Now, the Texas Supreme Court has to sort all that out.
Well, the Texas Supreme Court justices are elected in staggered terms, elected every 2 years. Supreme Court justices can leave in the middle of a term. If that happens, the governor would appoint who they want in that position.